Well, major changes are on the way for how Nashville pays for this remarkable growth.
It follows a News Channel 5 investigation into the city's use of tax increment financing. Investigative reporter Ben Hall questioned whether Metro was following state law. Ben.
Well, state officials had concerns about how Nashville was using TIF. Now Mayor Megan Barry and the council members are proposing big reforms. Intense negotiations led to this bill, filed by council member Bob Mendez. He made reforming TIF a priority after our stories last May.
When the story was out, it clearly became a topic of conversation. I couldn't go anywhere without getting asked about it. So it made a difference in the campaign.
What we found will surprise you. Our report revealed that many downtown buildings are essentially off the property tax rolls, contributing little to essential city services. Instead, because of tax increment financing, nearly all of their property tax money has gone back to Metro's development agency to pay for more development. For example, residents of the Viridian downtown paid a total of $890,000 in property taxes. The vast majority of that went to MDHA. Only $43,000 went to Metro for police, fire, and schools.
And I think there's a sense among a lot of citizens that it hasn't necessarily been as fair as it could be.
TIF gives developers loans to build in blighted areas. But our investigation showed that even after those loans were paid off, Metro kept sending the property tax money to MDHA.
This will flip that rule, so after a loan is paid, Metro will get its tax dollars back.
The new legislation requires that Metro's general fund get that money first. However, it does not change deals already in place, such as Nashville's AT&T building. While its TIF loan was paid off in 2002, nearly all of the $1.7 million it generates in property taxes every year will continue to go to MDHA to pay for the Convention Center Hotel. And property taxes from 7 buildings in the Gulch, including nearly $1.6 million from the Icon condo, will still go to pay for a new pedestrian bridge.
That money from that building is not going back into the general fund. What do you think of that?
That gives me pause.
Attorney Betsy Knotts with the state comptroller's office told us last May she was concerned about whether Metro was following a 2012 state law regulating TIF.
So this calls into question whether that law is being followed.
In my opinion, yes.
Mayor Megan Barry supports the proposed change after campaigning to reform TIF.
First reading.
Mendez says this bill will give the council more say in how future property tax money is spent.
To me, it's a return to how the tax increment financing laws from the state are supposed to work.
This bill also requires MDHA to report to the council about TIF loans each year. MDHA supports the bill, which gets a first reading before the council next week, so we'll keep following its progress.
All right. Thanks so much, Ben.